WS Orioles, the lead singer for the Cranberries, who passed away in London today at the age of 46 years old. She was in the news just a few days ago, had an outburst on an airplane, and was escorted off by the police. I believe that was also in London, at her arrival in London. And she passed today. We don't know what caused it. Haven't had any information on that. But her family asked for privacy. And here we are in game 4 of the 1969 World Series replay between the Orioles and the Mets. And on the mound for the Orioles, we have Mike Cuellar. And for the Mets at Shea, we have the franchise Tom Seaver. And these two met in game 1, and it was a 1-0 Orioles victory. Both pitched extremely well, but Cuellar got the best end of that deal. So we're going to get started right away. We're going to put down the time and get started. And for the Orioles, we have Buford as the hot batter and Paul Blair as the cold batter based on the previous day performances. Leading off for the Orioles, we have Buford, followed by Paul Blair, and then Frank Robinson. It's Powell, Boog Powell, Brooks Robinson, Elrod Hendricks, and then the 7, 8, 9 batters are Davey Johnson, the second baseman, Mark Belanger, the shortstop, and Mike Cuellar, the pitcher. For the Mets, it's going to be Tommy Agee in center, followed by Bud Harrelson at short. Batting third is Cleon Jones in left. Don Clendenon is cleanup, batting fourth. Right fielder Ron Swoboda is in batting fifth. Batting sixth is Ed Charles, the third baseman. Batting seventh is Jerry Grody, the catcher. Batting eighth is Al Weiss, and he's the second baseman. And then finally we have batting ninth is the pitcher, Ed Charles. Okay, semi-gold for Grody. Yeah, I wrote down the fielding information for all the batters, so I wouldn't have to search around and go on drag the lake and go on a manhunt for them. Okay, we're going to start off right away. The time is 5:22 p.m. Beautiful afternoon here in South Texas, in San Antonio, Texas. And here we go. Don Buford against Tom Seaver. The Mets in this series are down 3-0, so this could be bye-bye adios to the Mets. And that would make the fans at Shea here in Flushing, New York, in Queens, New York, very, very disappointed. So it's a 1-2-3. Is he flash and fresh? He is flash and fresh. Tommy Seaver. Strike out number 1. Hopefully we'll see a lot more of those throughout this game for Tommy Seaver. Mets have only managed 3 runs, actually 2 runs in 27 innings in the 3 games. And the Orioles haven't fared much better, scoring 5 in the first 3 games. 1-2-2. Your Workman, absolutely not. Champ and Whiffer. He is not. Blair is not a champ or a whiffer. It's a line drive to the third baseman, Charles. 2 away. We're going to go to Frank Robinson. Okay, 1-2-3. Seen that before. Flash and fresh, yes. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down. End of 1 inning. No score. Tommy Agee is going to lead it off. 2-4-6. Control. Is Cuellar control? Yes, he is. Comebacker. Cuellar. Over to Powell. One away. Buddy Harrelson. 3-3-4. Ace or star. Cuellar is a semi-ace. The decider die says yes. Let's get this into the frame. There you go. So that is 3-3-4. Say high fly to the right side. Both Powell and Johnson converge. Powell calls off Johnson. 2 away. Cleon Jones. 2-4-5. Is Cleon Jones a hero? Well, he is a semi-hero, and the decider die says yes, so he lines a single to left field. Cleon Jones, Mets need him to get hot. He was their leading batter during the '69 season, batting .340. Came in third behind the batting title winner. I just went blank on that. Roberto Clemente was second that year, and Pete Rose was the winner of the batting title in '69. And Jones was right up there around 350 till he suffered a few injuries, and that slowed him up, and he lost some points on his average. So 2 outs, run around first, Don Clendenin. Oh, where did that go flying? All right, 5-5-5 for Don Clendenin. Let's see what that turns out to be. An ace or a star? He is a semi-ace. He is not a star. And the decider die says no. So is he a scrapper? No, he is not. He's a home run king. Home run to left field. That ball's gone. Adios for Don Clendenin. He sat out in yesterday's game. He pinch hit. Comes back fresh today, and in the first inning cranks one off of Cuellar, the first 2 runs in the series for the Amazons. Ron Swoboda. You can see Ron Swoboda. It's a semi-utility, semi-slugger, and a whiffer. So it's a 4-4-5. 4-4-5. Is Cuellar workman? No, he is not. Patient? He is not patient. It's a ground ball to Powell. Handles it. And that's 3 away. But the damage has been done. The Mets come up with their first 2 runs of the series and lead after 1 inning of play, 2-0. The top of the second, Boog Powell, Brooks Robinson, and Elrod Hendricks. And it's 3-6-6. 3-6-6. Fly out. AG. 1 away. 5-6-6. Good eye, no. Strikeout. Seaver's 3rd strikeout. Then we go to the baseball right now chart. And that's only 2 dice. I have to remember to do that so I wasted a lot of time last game. So 1-4, baseball right now. 1-4, it asked me, is the batter cold? Elrod Hendricks is not cold. He's neutral. So it's a fly out to AG in center for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down. Go to the bottom of the second. It's going to be Ed Charles. Ed Charles, if you can see, is a sad sack and a whiffer. Semi on both. 1-1-1. See what that is. He an ace? Let's see. Is Cuellar an ace? Yes, he is. So it's a hard ground ball at Brooks Robinson. He feels it over to first. 1 away. Let's pick these up. Jerry Grody is an eager whiffer, semi-eager whiffer. And it's a 3-3-3 for Grody. 3-3-3. Is a utility or sad sack? No. It's a triple to deep left. Home run king. Hits a home run. He's not a home run king. So Jerry Grody legs out a triple. My goodness. So the Mets are hitting today. All right. Jerry Grody really showed some hustle on that one. Hitting the gap, caromed off the wall. And that was Blair chasing after it. He made a beautiful throw to the cutoff, but not in time. All right, here we have Al Weiss, runner on third. And it's a 1-3-4, a 1-3-4 gold catcher. I believe he is a gold catcher. Yes, he is. Elrod Hendricks. And that's a strikeout, a huge strikeout for Cuellar. That's his first strikeout of the game. And it's going to be Tom Seaver. And it's a 2-2-4, 2-2-4. Pitching at home, no. Slugger. Is Seaver a slugger? No, he is not. Single to right. Tom Seaver shoots one hard up the middle, and it gets to the outfield, and that scores Grody. So the Seaver gets himself an RBI and a single. Sends us to the baseball right now chart for Tommy Agee. Seaver at first. It's a there I go. 3-6. Cold pitcher. I gotta pull out. You know what? I do have to look at that because it came up the other day and I can't remember the clarifications on the. Okay, pitcher. Okay, pitcher is considered semi-cold if the last batter he faced got a hit before the fifth inning. So he would be semi-cold. The side of die says he's cold. So 3-6 in the right now, 3-6, it would be a yes. It's a cold pitcher. Misses outside corner. Batter connects for a driving single past third. So that's with a 3 base runner on first. And Seaver is not. He's okay. He's a neutral runner. Runner advances 2 bases. Okay. So it's a single past the third baseman, Robinson. Seaver goes to third, and we have first and third. 2 outs. And Buddy Harrelson coming up to bat against Mike Cuellar. And it's a 1-3-3. 1-3-3. Is Harrelson a slugger? No, he's a scrapper. It's a high fly to left field. Buford under it for out number 3. But the Mets do score 1 on an RBI single by Tom Seaver. And the score is 3-0 in the top of the third. So the Mets offense has come to life. Davey Johnson against the franchise. 1-4-5. Ground ball to the third baseman. Charles over to first. One away. Mark Belanger batted .287. Pretty good hitting season. Not really historically known for his bat at all. Much more so for his glove. I know in the APA game he was a 10 in a few seasons. Don't see many shortstops with a 10. So it's 4.66. 4.66. Is he wild? No. Home run king or slugger? No. Single to left. Active steals? Not. So that's a single to left field. Belanger's on at first. And the pitcher's going to bunt. 2. Active runner. He is not active. He's stoic. So it's going to be advance others out at first. Okay. Runner, other, okay. So a successful sacrifice. So Cuellar sacrifices, and it's Buford, Don Buford, the batter, with a runner on second base, 2 outs. Scoring opportunity here for the Orioles. 2-2-5. Is Seaver a star? No, he is not. He's an ace. Slugger or sad sack. Buford is a hero and patient. It's a single to center. RBI single to center field. And that's a 2, so let's double check that. Because that's a runner on first. Oh, it's a runner on second. So runners advance on 2 bases and double. Active runner scores from first and active. 1 base on singles, 2 base on doubles. And this is the issue I've had a few times. And I've seen this somewhere with 2 outs. I'm going to let him score because until I find out, I'm the league president right now, so he's going to score. And it's 3-1 Mets. Paul Blair, 2 outs, runner on first. And it's a 2-3-6. 2-3-6, double control for Seaver, no. Pitcher batting, no. Base on balls, walk. That's the first walk for Seaver in this game. I know in his last outing he walked 4 or 5 batters. So I'm getting notice that my work shut down tomorrow because of the weather. So there's going to be a lot more baseball coming up tomorrow. Probably spend the day streaming these games. Okay, 2 out runners on first and second, and Frank Robinson, he can tie it. He can actually, with one swing of the bat, he can give the Orioles a lead right here. And it's 1-2-3, 1-2-3, both Flash and Fresh. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So that is strikeout number 4 for Seaver. But they do score 1 run, and in the bottom of the third, it's Mets 3, Orioles 1. Okay, Cleon Jones against Mike Cuellar. Cleon Jones versus Mike Cuellar. It's 1-2-4, 1-2-4, 1-2-4. Is Cuellar control? Yes, he is. So it's a hard hit grounder to the shortstop, Belanger. Rifles it to first. What an arm. 1 down. Clendenin. Clendenin homered. He had a 2-run homer in his last at bat. It's a 1-4-5. Struggler, no. It's a ground ball to the third baseman, Robinson. Over to Powell. 2 away. Swoboda. 2-4-6. Swoboda is a utility, semi-utility, semi-slugger, and a whiffer. So a 2-4-6 asks me, 2-4-6. Does the pitcher have control? Yes, he does. Therefore, it's a comebacker. Cuellar over to Powell. 3 up, 3 down. At the end of 3, Mets 3, Orioles 1. Go to the top of the 4th. It's going to be Powell, Brooks Robinson, and Elrod Hendricks. So it's a 2-2-3. Powell is a hero, a slugger, and a semi-home run king. 2-3-5. Wild, no. Eager, no. And is he patient? No. So it's a ground ball to Weiss at second. Over to first, one down. Brooks Robinson is a utility and a home run king, semi-home run king. That means the decider die has to be on a bullet, and it is not. 136. 136. Is Seaver an ace? Yes, he is. Strikeout. Number 5 for Seaver. Elrod Hendricks. Let's take a look at his card. He's a semi-home run king. And it's a 3-4-5. A 3-4-5. Iron catcher, no. Good eye, no. Strikeout. Number 6 for Seaver. 3 up, 3 down. The end of 3.5. Mets 3. Orioles 1. And we're going to go to the right now chart for Ed Charles. And let's see what Ed Charles is. Ed Charles is neutral. Ed Charles is neutral. Going to throw 2 dice and the decider die. It's 5-6 on the right now. 5-6 hot pitcher. Well, he's a neutral pitcher because we started the next inning. So he's a neutral pitcher. So that's a no to that question. And it's a ground out to the third baseman, Robinson, over to first. 1 away. Jerry Grody, eager whiffer. That's a 1-3-3. 1-3-3. Eager whiffer, fly ball. Buford. 2 down. And Al Weiss. Scrappy Al Weiss. 1-1-6. 1-1-6. And is he fresh? Yes, he is. Cuellar is fresh. Strikeout. Strike 3. And that's his second strikeout of the day. And that's all she wrote in the bottom of the 4th inning. Going to go to Davey Johnson, Mark Belanger, and the pitcher Cuellar here in the top of the 5th. Davey Johnson. What is he? He's a semi-hero, semi-scrapper. 1-1-6. 1-1-6, fresh. He is fresh, I believe, until the 5th inning. And I looked that up last game. I believe he is fresh until the 5th inning. Wait a second. No, till the 4th inning. So that's the end of the 4th. So he's semi-fresh. The decider die says no, so that is a no. 1-1-6. So utility or sack, no. It's a single to left. Johnson on at first. Mark Belanger's gonna bunt. And that's a 1. Safe at first. Runners advance. Roll. Decider die for ruling. Single or error. Okay. Roll. Decider die. So is this a single? Decider die says yes. It's an infield single for Belanger, and it's runners on first and second. And Cuellar will sacrifice. It's a 5. Out of first, runners advance, so it's a successful sacrifice. So now the tying run is at second base, and with only 1 out, and it's Don Buford. So Seaver better bear down here. And that's a 5-6-6, a 5-6-6. Can't see it anymore. I don't know what I did to the camera that you can't see it. There you go, 5-6-6. See, wild, no. Good eye, no. Strikeout. Seaver, big, huge strikeout, number 7. Takes us to the right now chart. Paul Blair. Oh boy. Paul Blair. Oh, got to re-roll. Too bad. And the decider die. All right. 1-2. Hot batter. Paul Blair, a hot batter? No, he's not a hot batter. So otherwise, it's a ground ball to the shortstop. And it's a third out of the inning. And the Orioles strand 2. And after 4.5, Mets 3, Orioles 1. Okay, we're going to go to Seaver. Tommy Seaver is up, and that's a 3.56. 3.56. Are they the same? No, they're not the same. Seaver's a righty. Utility or sad sack? It's a utility. Decider die says no. Sad sack, yes. Ground ball. Belanger over to first, 1 away. Tommy Agee, there he is. He's a semi-home run king, semi-whiffer. And it's a 2-3-3, 2-3-3. Acer star for Cuellar. He's an ace. Decided to die. Says no. Slugger, no. He's a home run king. Fly ball. Medium. Center field. Blair. Couple of steps back. He's under it. And we go to Buddy Harrelson. It's a 1-4-5. 1-4-5. Struggler, no. Buddy Harrelson batting from the left side. Batting from the right side, I'm sorry. Chops it to Robinson. Robinson rushes in. Throws on the fly. And that's the third out. Beautiful play by Robinson. It's clear to see. It's easy to see why he's a Gold Glover. We're going to go to Frank Robinson now in the top of the 6th inning. Game is moving right along. Started at 5:22. We are at 5:47. We're already in the top of the 6th. And 1-3-4. 1-3-4. Gold catcher. Grody is a semi-gold. Decided die says no. Champion. He is not a champion. Outfield drama. Outfield drama. And it's a 66 in outfield drama. Right field iron. No, right fielder is not iron. So, otherwise a routine fly out. Fly ball to right field. Swoboda. Ronnie Swoboda. All right, Boog Powell. Let's look at Boog Powell's info. Hero slugger and semi-home run king. 37 home runs on the season. 2.44. Monster. 2.44. Is Seaver an ace? Yes, he is. High fly into center field. Agee's going back to the track, and he makes the catch. Powell tagged that one. It was just to the deepest part of the park. Stayed in. Okay, Brooks Robinson. 2.66. Okay, leadoff batter. No, he is not. Fly out to Swoboda. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down in the top of the 6th. Go to the bottom of the 6th. It's going to be Cleon Jones, the MVP for the Mets, batting MVP, if you will. 115, 115. Fresh, no, he's not fresh. Home run king, no, he's not home run king. Sad sack, no. 115 is a double to left. It's in the gap, and Buford is going to play that and get that in quickly, holds him to a double. It's a shot by Jones into the left center field gap. Both Buford and Blair converged, but Buford got that in quickly to the cutoff, and the throw came in a little bit late. A nice slide in there by Jones. Runner on second, nobody out, and it's Don Clendenin. He homered earlier in the game, a 2-run shot, giving the Mets a 2-0 lead. The score stands right now at 3-1. Mets in the bottom of the sixth. Don Clendenin, a 2.55. 2.55. Is Cuellar a star? No, he is not. Is he a home run king? Clendenin is a home run king, and that ball is clobbered way back to the track, and that's gone. Adios. See you later. He hit that over the Rancho Grande fence in left field. And that's the second home run for Don Clendenin in this game. And we go, now the score is Mets 5 and the Orioles 1. And we go to Swoboda. So that's the 5th run. So we're going to get action in the bullpen. And that's a 3-3-4. 3-3-4. He's a semi-ace, but it says no because of the decider die. See the sad sack? No. It's a single to left, unless he's eager. He is not eager. So it's Ron Swoboda, singles to left field. Okay, and we're going to pull Cuellar. Pull Cuellar for Dave Leonard. Dave Leonard is going to come in, and we're going to color this in yellow. So I color in the actual batters that he will face. So I colored in 3 for Leonard. Okay. So with a runner on first, it's going to be Ed Charles. It's going to be 3-4-3, 3-4-3. I'm sorry, 3-4-6. 3-4-6. Is he eager? No, he is not. Base on balls. So Charles manages a walk. First and second, nobody out. And Grody is going to bunt. It's a 5. Pop out, lead runner out, double play. Oh, goodness gracious. Not what we wanted to see. Oh, wait a second. Oh, out of first. No, 3-4-5. I'm sorry. Oh, my mistake. No. It's a out of first, runners advance. Okay, 3-4-5. That would have been if I had rolled again on a 6. All right, so it's a sacrifice, successful sacrifice, and 2 runners in scoring position now for the Mets. Al Weiss is the batter against Dave Leonard. And Weiss, you can look at his card. He's a semi-sat sack, a scrapper, a semi-eager, and semi-whiffer. And it's a 3-3-5, 3-3-5er. Iron catcher, absolutely not. Good eye, no, he is not. And strikeout. Ooh, and it takes us to the right now chart. Let's see what happens right now for Tommy Seaver. Tommy Seaver is up, second and third. There's one away. Big opportunity for Tom. 3-4. It's a cold batter. No, he's a neutral batter. Otherwise, he flies out to right field. And it was, I believe it was, well, let's roll one die here. 6. So, runner on third base scores on flyout. So this is sacrifice fly. Oh, I'm sorry, there's 2 outs. So that's all she wrote. And that was a fly ball to What did I say that was? I believe it was cold. Yeah, it's a fly out to right. But the damage has been done in this inning. The Mets leave two, but score two on 3 hits in the bottom of the 6th. So we go to the top of the 7th. And it's going to be Elrod Hendricks. Elrod Hendricks against Tom Seaver. And it's a 1-3-3, 1-3-3. Slugger. Fly ball. Left field, Buford. 1 away. Okay, we have Davey Johnson. It's a 4-4-5. 4-4-5 is your workman. Seaver's definitely not a workman, no. Patient, no he's not. Ground ball, right at the first baseman, Clendenin. Takes it himself. 2 away. And it's a 1-4-6. 1-4-6. 1-4-6. It's not a flash. Champion, no. Ground ball to Weiss. Weiss flips it over to Clendenin. 3 out. End of the 7th. I'm sorry, end of the top half of the 7th. And we go to the top of the lineup for the Mets. Leonard is up. I'm sorry, Tommy Agee is up. I was looking at, thinking about the pitcher. All right, Leonard, Tommy Agee, Leonard pitching. And it's a 2-5-6. Struggler, don't think so. Champion or patient, neither. Infield drama. It's going to be 2 dice. Infield drama. And it's a decided die. Yes. It's a 1-4 infield drama. 1-4 first baseman iron. First baseman now. It's a ground ball to Powell at first. He takes it. 1 away. Buddy Harrelson. Buddy Harrelson is 0 for 3 today. That's a 2-2-5. A 2-2-5. Is Leonard a star? No. Slugger or Satsack? No. Single to center for Buddy Harrelson. Leon Jones. Say 3-4-6, 3-4-6. Not eager. Base on balls. It's a walk to Jones, first and second. Don Clendenin, 2 home runs today. See if he could go for the 3rd one. That's a 1-2-6, a 1-2-6. Is he fresh? No, he's semi-fresh. Decided to die says he is. So 1-2-6. Line out to Johnson. 2 away. And Swoboda. Ronnie Swoboda. Swoboda singled in the 6th. It's 4-5-5. 4-5-5. Leonard Flash, no. Home run king, no. Ground ball. Powell. 3 away. So we go to the top of the 8th inning. Mets 5, Orioles 1. Replay of the 1969 World Series between the Mets and the Orioles. This was a elimination game for the Mets, but they're ahead right now. Let's see what happens. Let's put down the Mets and pick up the Orioles. That's a 3.56. 3.56. Are they the same? No. Buford's a switch hitter. Utility or sat sack? No. Single down the first base line. I'm sorry. I had to have a pinch hitter for there, so I made I'm going to have pinch hitting is going to be Dalrymple. So let's use that on Dalrymple. He's let's go back 3.56. So Dalrymple. For Leonard, so we're going to have to bring in a new pitcher. Might as well do that already so we don't forget, and then we'll use that same role, see what happens. Maybe they'll get something out of it. We're going to Pete Rickert is going to be pitching. Rickert, and he's going to be, we're going to mark him in I guess it's like a purple. Okay. Okay, so we have Dalrymple, and we're going to use that 3.56. No reason to re-roll. 3.56, are they the same? No, no, they are not. Utility or sad sack. He's a utility. That's a ground ball shortstop. And now it's going to be Donnie Buford. Switch hitting Donnie Buford. He's a semi-hero, semi-patient. And that's a 3.45. 3.45. It's an iron catcher. No. Good eye. No. Strikeout. And then we go to the right now chart for Blair. And that's Seaver's 8th strikeout of the game. Baseball right now. Love this chart. That's 2 dice. It's a 4.5. 4.5. For Blair, 4.5. It asks me, is the batter cold? No, he's neutral. So it's a ground ball to Clendenin. And that's a 3rd out. That's all she wrote in the top of the 8th for the Orioles. Seaver's dominating right now. Orioles have 3 hits in the game. And we're going to go to Ed Charles. Let's put Ed Charles. Light hitting 3rd baseman for the Mets. I think he batted 207 in 69. 136. 136. Is Rickard an ace, semi-ace? But the decider die says no. Whiffer. He's a semi-whiffer. I'm using the same decider die says no. Infield drama. Let's pull this one out. Infield drama. And it's a 2.5. 2.5. Infield drama. Second baseman iron. No, second baseman's not iron. It's a 2.5. Routine grounder. And it's Johnson. Handles it easily. One away. Grody. Terry Grody's a semi-eager, semi-whiffer against Rickert, 4.66. 4.66, wild, no. Home runner slugger, not Grody. Single to left. Nice. That's the 2nd hit for Grody today. He's 2 for 3. Probably tomorrow's hot batter. We'll see what happens. Well, actually, Clendenin will be tomorrow's hot batter. He's got 2 home runs. 2 2-run home runs. Al Weiss. And it's a 1-2-3, 1-2-3, flash and fresh. He is flash and he is fresh in this inning. So that's a strikeout. First strikeout for Rickert. 2 outs. And Tommy Seaver. That's a 2-2-3. 2-2-3. Is Rickert wild? No, he is not. Slugger or utility. He is a utility. So that's a line out. Whiffers. Is he a whiffer? He's a whiffer. Strike 3. So that's all she wrote in the bottom of the 8th. Mets leave 1 on, 1 hit, no runs. And we go to the top of the 9th inning. Last opportunity for the Orioles. They're going to need 4 runs to tie, 5 runs to go ahead. And we're going to see Seaver against Frank Robinson. And it's a 1-3-5 or 1-3-5. Unusual results with a blue 1. Nobody on base. Blue 1 event. It's an umpire calls. So we didn't switch the umpires at the beginning of the game. Let's do that now. From last game, I just kind of rotate them. Okay, so we're going to have to roll on this chart. Let's roll on this chart. And it's a 1-1. Grass ballpark, yes it is. I wrote that down here. It's a normal. Routine ground out to third. Okay. So it's 1 away. Charles got that over to first. Powell, Boog Powell, 1 away. Receiver. And that's a 1-2-5, 1-2-5. Oh, that was okay, I may have read that last one wrong, but it's okay. Either way, it's let's move on. A 1-2-5 for Powell. Because I believe that other roll was a blue 1. There was nobody on base. And it was a 1-1. Respected umpire at first. He's lenient. So close. Umpire at first. No. So it was umpire calls batter safe, so it's a hit. So we're going to go back. I believe it was a blue 1 on that last one. So that's going to be a single. So Robinson's at first. And it's Powell with a 1-2-5 now. Powell with a 1-2-5. And Struggler. No, he's not a struggler. And the 9th with a I have to roll a decider die to decide if he is a I can't remember that. I have to look. Let's look real quickly. I have to roll a die in the 9th inning to see if he remains semi-fresh. Otherwise, he becomes a semi-struggler. I believe it's something to that effect. And if I can't find it, I'm going to go with how I feel. In other situations, okay. Strategy cards, semi-cold. Micro charts, roll now, minute charts. Well, we're going to roll to see. This is what we're going to do. I believe in the 9th inning, when you're a semi. Oh, actually, let me see that section where it has the information. Okay, shutout freshness. If a starting pitcher carries a shutout into the 7th inning, he retains his semi-fresh quality into the 7th, 8th innings, unless he gives up a run. If he's still pitching a shutout into the 9th, roller decided that to start the inning to determine if he's still semi-fresh for that inning. Otherwise, he would be a semi-struggler, I believe. So we're gonna roll the decider die, and that's so is he still semi-fresh? And the decider die says yes, so we have no problem. And it was a okay. So that was a 1. Okay. So anyway, we're going to re-roll for Powell, because by this time I don't even know what I rolled. 113. Should write stuff like that down. I'm getting to know this game a little bit better, and sometimes I'm going to have to write stuff down. So is Seaver an ace? Yes, he is. So is there 3-6-3 double play. Clendenin over to Harrelson, back to Clendenin, and Powell hits into a double play, so there's 2 away. So the Mets are 1 out away from winning this ball game. Brooks Robinson, and it's a 4-4-5. 4-4-5. So Workman patient. He's not patient. Ground ball. Clendenin takes it. Game over. Mets win by a score of. Oh, I'm sorry. He didn't have a shutout. Okay. All right. They had scored 1 run. So there's a lot going on here, and I'm getting used to this game. So anyway, so with 1 run, he should have been a semi-struggler as of. I gave him. Let me see something. So I got to learn that a little bit better. So, okay, it would have been till the 7th inning. So he would have been a semi-struggler. So anyway, game's over. Mets win, and final score. It's the Mets scored 5 runs, and they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits, and they had no errors. The Orioles had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors. The star of the game was Don Clendenin. Hit 2-run home runs, 1 in the 1st and 1 in the 6th. So he drove in 4 runs of the Mets 5. And Seaver wins it, goes all the way, 9 innings, gives up 5 hits, 1 run, walks only 1 in this game, strikes out 8, gave up no home runs. Cuellar loses it. And that's all, folks. Take care now.